Hi once again and welcome to Bring On The Bad Guys, your favourite superhero themed tabletop gaming punk comedy show for emotionally14.com. I'm one of your lovable hosts, Brad Barnes, and I'm joined behind the camera by
Ian Harmer.
and the man who won't leave,
Dave Mustin.
Hey! And we're back on Earth 616 playing with one of our favourite miniatures games, Marvel Crisis Protocol from Atomic Mass Games. Seems like a while since we've had a hell of an October. We didn't manage to film anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, between my spine exploding and various other things, it was a tough bunch. But hey, we're back now.
Yeah.
And we've got superhero toys to play with. At least I managed to paint some. We've got new terrain, and hey, we're constantly on the up and up.
And we have heroes we've not used before.
Yes, new models, new terrain. Always new shit happening.
Most of which hidden by the camera, so that's from the camera, I should say.
Standard, that's why there's two cameras.
Yay!
And we're joined by your favourite Blake and mine, Blake Harmer.
Hey.
I wandered in here.
You did.
Cannot leave. Cannot leave.
Okay, so for this game, we've got two scenarios taking place, as is standard. We've got Deadly Legacy Virus Cured, which is indicated by these three little radioactive icons there. Player scores 1 victory point for each legacy cure held by a character they control during the cleanup phase. As an interact, which is a free action, you must pay 1 point of power for it, pick up a legacy cure. A character must spend 1 power for each legacy cure it is holding before using this interact. At the end of a character's activation, if it is holding 1 or more legacy cures, it may remove 1 special condition from itself. If at any time a character is holding all 3 legacy cures and the character is immediately KO'd and its controlling player scores 8 victory points, remove all of the legacy cures from the game. The other scenario is Deadly Meteors Mutate Civilians. We've got the 3 origin bombs here marked as these 3 little glowing white things there. Which is the player controlling the most origin bombs scores 3 victory points during the cleanup phase. Interact with the origin bomb, roll dice equal to the interacting character's energy defense. If a roll contains more critical hit, wild, or hit results than the number of healthy enemy characters contesting this origin bomb, the interacting character's controlling player now controls the origin bomb. If a roll contains at least 1 critical fail, the interacting character suffers 1 point of damage. So 1 extraction and 1 secure as usual. Dave and Ian are bringing on the bad guys. Do you want to talk us through your team quickly?
Okay, so we've decided to try out M.O.D.O.K, who we've used before. We have Mr. Sinister up on the top working together.
We can bring on the bad guys, Dave, either.
That could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I think all of these are
New to you.
used M.O.D.O.K before.
M.O.D.O.K, we've definitely done a convention with M.O.D.O.K. He may not
Well, I
have done a show.
didn't use it. I haven't used
It's
it.
wave
No.
1 release.
I think we
It's
have.
not our game, it's a wave 1 release.
Yeah. Hey, we've got a lot of characters.
Oh yes, we've got
Amazing.
collection.
Yes, so these must all be new characters. So, M.O.D.O.K, Sinister. Down here we have Black Cat and Viper
Working together?
working together in perfect harmony, and Carnage,
Ooh.
who we've discovered after South is on a mission to fight Eddie Brock.
Hey.
Seems to be facing straight towards him. Yes.
Once he tells us who Eddie Brock's fuel pallbearer is going to
Carnage
be.
is, on the surface, one of the easiest models I've ever had to paint, because it was red contrast paint and a bit of black and you were done. But in terms of pure logistics, he got hooked on like 4 different paintbrushes, 1 cup of water, and my jumper like 3. He's like something Pinhead would go fly fishing with. He's absolutely brilliant. Blake and I are taking on the good guys. We've got it's an A-list team, but with no real theme behind it.
Yeah.
But it's a series I'd read.
Yeah,
It's the Uncanny Guardians of the Spiders. We've got Spider-Man and Venom, accompanied by Groot and Rocket Raccoon, and representing S.H.I.E.L.D. we've got Wolverine and Black Widow as well. Agents of Spiders, there we go.
I'm sure somewhere Wolverine's been with Spider-Man.
Oh, loads of times.
Yeah. Not in a good way.
If in doubt, everyone's been in the Avengers at some point.
Yeah.
Even Deadpool's been let in the Avengers now, after the longest running joke of Deadpool never being allowed in the Avengers. It's probably just Frank Castle hasn't been in the Avengers by this point.
Yeah.
But he has been Captain America, so it's got to count for something.
yeah, he wasn't an Avenger during that period.
They're just embarrassed by Castle.
Yeah. He was War Machine recently, it was hilarious.
Seems to
Who
take
can
it.
we trust with the War Machine tag? The Punisher?
We're going to take it away from you now.
Mind you, I can't be trusted with the Punisher in the Game of Crisis Protocol, just ask Taskmaster. So, okay, and on to turn 1. Good guys have got priority, so...
For now.
Blake, who do you want to go with first?
I think we'll move Black Widow first.
Okay.
So
First action.
It's facing the wrong way, mind you. It's in Black Cat. It must be.
I had to assemble it.
She's fun at parties, isn't she?
Yeah.
Hey?
You got to think, what were they thinking when they made that one?
What MCP stands for?
I'm assuming she can clear.
Minuscule contact points.
I'm assuming she can clear these. Like I don't like that.
Bents, doesn't it? You can spend the rule they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Dave, they're bending the rules.
Bit of a reverse.
for like terrain things like.
Oh, she'd have to drop down short range if she's going over the terrain.
Huh? So,
If you go over the terrain, she has to drop down short range.
Isn't she nimble? Isn't she?
I just assume she could fucking jump it.
It's supposed to be superheroes.
I feel like, as long as our opponents agree, I'm going to go with Black Widow can get over a flower bed.
And probably slide over the side of the thing, right?
I would say so.
I think we can.
I've seen films where they're in.
Also, it's less than half that.
Only move at right angles.
Yeah, okay. So, first action, Black Widow's made it to. He's going to spend a point of power to try and pick it up.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
So what we got to do for
So,
that?
her energy defence is 2, so you roll in 2 dice. There's no one contesting it, so she will get it, but if you roll a critical fail, she'll take a point of damage as well.
I thought they were the
Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one.
ones. Is that the
This is what we.
virus ones? Yeah. Character must
Yes.
spend one for legacy cure. Oh no, spend one for each legacy cure it's holding before using this interact.
None.
But yeah, you pick those ones up. They're the ones you have to.
Ah, yes, you're right, sorry.
Is it just an energy to pick up, or do you just pick them up?
It's a point of power to use the interact ability.
Oh, right, I can just pick it up.
If you're already carrying one, there's an extra cost. Yeah, just 1 point of power to pick it up.
Okay.
Of course, drop that on Black Widow's card. And the second action.
Should be over and pick up the other one.
She's a nimble mix, isn't she?
I think Mr. Sinister may have his first target.
Yes.
Black Widow.
Over to bad guys.
I think maybe Viper might be the way to go. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. She moves
I
long.
think Cat.
Should we try that out on?
No, can't do it yet because there's no power.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Need to build up some power.
So you was rather do Black Cat first.
Grab the first one. So we
Using Black Cat. Yeah.
By the same token, we're going to say a black cat can jump over that bench. Well,
Closest to the token has to be base contact.
range 1, which is the width of any range ruler.
She's so drunk.
So she's going to have to move again. Yeah. So shall I'll move her again
Yeah.
closer to there.
Double move, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just remember that speed dropping down thing is only if the terrain is a size greater than the model. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
flatbed
that's
is
right.
not going to be as big as Black Widow.
So we'll spend a power to pick up the.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome! Sorry.
Just have a failure to full flash dance.
Spider-Man's going to have to snap his girlfriend's neck again. Too soon? What are we doing now, mate? I'll take Spidey, stick with our original plan.
Yeah, go with that.
Cool.
Where's Spidey?
Spidey's got the keyword wall crawler, so he can ignore the dropping down speed for moving over terrain. Speed along.
Which Spider-Man is it?
It is, well, I can't tell you his real identity. Can
Oh, that's true.
All we can say is
Really crowded round here?
all we can say is it might rhyme with Fleet of Flarker.
yeah, it's not Mars Morales, and Spider-Man's grabbed the other one as well. It's 2 secured.
Bloody hell. It's all go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. What do you want from this game?
Now to bravely run away.
Is that the end of
That's
your
what the
action?
brief for this game was: HeroClix without the tedium.
Is that the end of your go?
Yes, as bad guys go.
I like the way we spent 2 hours trying to break each other's defence last time.
Close carnage?
Because Spider-Man's well that way.
Yeah. We could just try the Sinister thing and see how that goes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, because always fun.
how fast do you move?
Medium.
Ian's turned the aided focus off, so I'm just jabbing at the screen like a fucking simpleton.
I'm flying, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nobody hit
Nobody
the table.
cough.
Yeah.
Do you want
Well, I think he might have a broken nose. Yeah.
Be responsible for a break.
Oh, but you can't put him there like that because it's not allowed.
Fuck off, we've got blue tag. You can do range top down, mate, actually, get those. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
It's in range 4.
Yes, you can electrocute her. Go on.
Yeah, and I don't think that'll hit Black Cat if you're clever. Okay. Yeah, so.
No, she's leaning backwards as if she wants to get shot.
Singe my hair!
So the B weapon would hit 2 if you can get. It just goes.
It's like a
Same
pass
way.
marker. Yeah.
Okay, we don't need to do that. We just need to
Okay.
use.
So, what is Mr. Sinister using?
Okay, so he's using his genetic splicing attack,
Well, that sounds very friendly.
which is power 1, so we'll spend 1 power. Attack strength of 5.
Okay.
4.
And what type of attack is it?
I can't remember what the 3 ones are called now. It's the blue one.
Blue one is magic.
Magic.
This is 4 dice for Black Widow.
Magic.
There's your much on it.
That's pretty good for Black Widows, I guess.
Nothing.
Downside, bad roll.
She's a stealth character. We must be within range 3 to target the attack. We didn't declare him, so that's down. Let's down to school.
Are we not within 3? Straight up.
You might be. Oh, yeah. Near enough as makes no difference. That's
Straight
cool.
upwards, I think.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. We have the same with
Yeah.
Black Hat and Viper.
Also, she is in the middle of the road.
Yes. Holding a radioactive bomb. So yeah, we've got no defences from us, and
Yeah,
it's
it's a
got
slowly
a
start
wild,
defensive.
and it still counts as a hit, even if you don't have any hits chain.
No, it's nothing changed.
Okay, so it's 2 hits, that's 2 points of damage on Black Widow.
Okay, after each attack is resolved, this character gains 1 genetic sample token. We've sampled the Black Widow.
Didn't even buy me a drink.
Yes, I do need to label all of these. Oh, feel free to. Oh, you've got.
Yeah, there is something. I don't know where they came from, but we'll use these.
There's so many bloody tokens going. I cannot keep track of what's for what scenario or what character's ability or what. Sometimes these have got tokens associated with them, which you may see one game in 200.
That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. That's us, our go, isn't it?
Yep,
Do you get any power for that attack?
Nothing on there, no. Oh no, we did damage. Did we get 1 per... Oh, that's when you take damage, yeah.
We're going to trigger Counter Strike. After an attack against this character is resolved, it may use this superpower. If the attacker is within range 3, which he established it is, roll 4 dice. Deal 1 point of damage to the attacker for each critical success on wild rolled. You want to do it, mate? 4 dice. Yeah.
Dang!
No.
Nothing!
Right.
I was worried there for a minute.
Power well spent.
Yep.
Stupid Russian bitch. So, is that it for Mr. Was that 2 actions for Mr. Sinister?
Yes,
Move
that was his move and shoot, yeah.
Okay, Blake, you'll go.
Right. I think move Wolverine up.
I'm the best ruler at what I do, and everything else I'm something of a liability. He's so small. I'm so glad they make the model small. Not enough people do. So cast Hugh Jackman is like 6'5". As a character who's his canonical height in the comics is 5'1",
Okay.
which is if you're interested in the same height as Iggy Pop.
Yes, he is. You even wrote a song about it.
Yes, he did.
New values?
Possibly. It's a solo one, not Stooges, no.
Yeah, no, I think it's new values album, isn't it?
Double move him up to there.
Okay, so double move from Wolverine. And that's back guys.
You could be the leader of the team.
Not enough people play Wolverine with a Canadian accent.
What sort of range you got for attack?
3, pretty much.
Oh, that's good. Obviously, it will result in a counter attack.
You probably only use counter attack once per...
Well worth it, I suppose.
Your counter attack.
Black Widow's one. I've got to pay power for it, but there's no limit to it.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a reaction.
There's one is movement,
Yep.
and I think we're going to have a pop at.
yeah.
Black
Black
Widow,
Widow.
probably.
Okay,
Black Widow. Okay, so we'll use... What range is she actually at? Say 3. Okay.
Do it, Dave. Venoma, Viper.
Assassin's Pistol.
Mm-hmm.
It's range 3, strength 4, no cost. Strength 4, so 4 attack, that's 2 hits.
Okay. What type of damage was it, sorry?
Physical, sorry.
So she's got 3
So it's
defense.
3. She's got attacks and defense we get rolled at the same time.
Oh yeah.
2 hits. 1 explode. 2 blocks.
Oh, nice.
After this attack is resolved, character gains 1 power.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we got?
Oh, that's a special. We didn't get a special. Okay. We're okay. That's done.
Cool. So it's Viper, yeah?
Yes.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Cool.
I think it's Tree or Venom, isn't it?
We're hanging back on the symbiotes, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get Rocket.
Well, they're not linked together, these two.
No, they're 2 separate characters. You can fill them independently. Or, as a part of a Guardian of the Galaxy
Recruit
too.
can just stretch. It's not Mr. Tickle.
We might have Guardians take on the Black Order at some point. I mean, Broadside 2022 is a thing.
Right. But he's got a bleeding gun on him, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's got range 5.
Yes.
Well, he can still off.
Is it worth him scampering for that objective? And then holding it down? You think him and Groot could hold an objective down?
Probably. I think I'll be wary of M.O.D.O.K at this turn because otherwise
I think I can outrange him.
you can move forward.
Of course, I forgot that he can move in that magic B-day of his. Oh, do you want to just hang back now?
I think handbag this
Yeah,
for this.
okay, we're just going to do one
It was a
action.
Heracles game and everyone was surprised that Foom moved. Oh shit, it's come
When are we
towards us.
getting food for Crisis Protocol?
Sure we can mod that model.
That would work.
Well, you just buy an iguana and put it on the board, don't you?
I don't know.
Isn't that what
I think you
happened?
just buy a giant lizard suit for Blake.
Yeah. Broadside 2022 is a thing. We're just running towards each other like the opening of a Saturday morning cartoon.
So you just shoot him, yeah.
How fast are you going?
Carnage
Oh,
is
that's
medium
fast.
movement. Medium.
Can I have a map, please?
Yes.
No,
Would you like me to buy another ruler, sir?
Let's move on one.
Go and stand him on that token. So do we have to test that one before, if there's no one on it? Is it only if there's someone else?
You will automatically claim it, but you still have to roll the dice because if you get a critical fail, you'll take damage.
Should one have? What I was trying to do is maximise the distance. That's my thinking. And then we're in range.
Okay, cool. So, are you going to try and pick it up, or secure it rather? So it costs you a point of power to reduce the interact action. Then you would automatically be judged to be holding it because it's not contested, but you still may need to make the dice roll because if you get a critical fail, you take a point of damage.
Have we got any defensives that we might need?
I doubt he's a bit of an attacking character.
I think game turn one, nothing's going to happen there, I don't think.
No.
Who knew that this ball of cartilage and teeth was
I
so
think do
aggressive?
it. Yeah, pick it up, mate, or interact with it.
Widow's not contesting that middle one, is she? Because she didn't interact with that.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Yes, uncontested.
Want to go for it then?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, why not? Let's
It's a point of power to grab it.
point the power.
Yep, and then dice equal to Carnage's energy defense
Energy defense.
is 1.
1.
So it's 1 dice. If it's a critical fail, you take a point of damage. Otherwise, no effect. No
Right.
effect.
That's him.
Okay. Do you want to take Groot or Venom?
Yeah, I don't think you want to be coming up against magic orange.
That's going to hurt. I presume is he affected by sound like Venom is? So yeah, that's the energy, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is why I'm waiting for Claw.
Claw.
Claw, he's made out of sound. He's in the MCU. It's Andy Serkis.
Oh, the
Diplomatic immunity.
Oh,
Excellent.
yes. Yeah.
Look, Banshee.
Banshee do it as well.
Yeah, maybe that's why they haven't used the X-Men yet.
Yes.
it wasn't a licensed thing. Just like so many other things, there's always an X-Man to solve a problem.
Give us for 4, damn it.
Which X-Man is not mystically appearing in this film? Okay, that'll be the problem we need to solve.
You done, Blake?
I thought you had Venom.
I did.
Yes,
Where'd he go? What's he doing? Inspecting the truck.
He's doing a lap of the vehicle to check all the lights are working.
Oh, this is going
Double move, Blake.
to kick off next turn, isn't it?
Is that a double move, Blake? Cool. Bad guys.
you got one left.
Oh, Mr. M.O.D.O.K. He uses full title, obviously.
What's M.O.D.O.K stand for, Blake?
He's not that fast.
Mobile designed only for kids.
Things.
Go that way.
I think towards the
one I always
two guys in the middle.
Same.
Like
No,
the
that's
towards
why.
So towards.
Because obviously you've got Groot coming down.
Don't think we're going to get a shot though, because he's got range.
What's he
What's
what's
his
his
big
effect
up
coming out
range?
the bottom of his?
We can't use that
That
because
was
he
me
needs more
half
power.
past midnight
Right.
the day
So
before
we
it
can't
got
do
in.
that. If we can hit it,
It's like
A bit shy, I'm afraid.
I like the use the smoke effect for Mysterio.
Thank you, yes.
I think
Very well.
I do think you need a glove
yeah,
control.
we should send him a bit, don't we?
I love that.
He's got some crap to throw.
It's a click with a little
But
bit.
it's not always bad. It's every time he does it, interesting to it. There's just a little bit of him leave companion. Quite tough.
it's on that thing, we just lock a cast.
Was that double move?
That was single move, then we're going to end it there.
Okay, cool. Just
Tactical move.
Groot.
Which one of the trees are you going to move?
We're just going to keep Groot and Rocket together, we think.
Yeah, he's
Cool.
a small move.
Hey, what a lazy bastard.
Literally a tree.
Yeah.
We're played out.
Okay, so we've played that as well. I'm just going to the turn summary, check I haven't forgotten anything. Pretty sure I have. Players score victory points from crisis cards. So for the Meteors, only Carnage is securing them. So that is 3 victory points for the bad guys.
Good start.
And for the legacy virus cures, the good guys have got 2 and the bad guys have got 1. That means there's 1 victory point for the bad guys and 2 victory points for the good guys. So the scores currently sit at 2-4. Anyone got any effects that kick in during the cleanup phase? I don't think we do. No one's dazed. If a character who activated the last character during the activation phase has priority token, they pass it to their opponent. We do activate last, so you're activating first next turn.
Fantastic.
Pick up all of your activated markers. Turn 2. So the first thing we do is each character gains 1 point of power.
We're switching straight to the Viper.
Okay.
And she's just going to shoot Black Widow in the back. Seems quite a friendly thing to go and do.
Yeah. Okay.
So if we use the Viper Strike, it's 3 power, which we have.
Range is 3, isn't it?
Range of 3, strength of 6.
Obviously easily 3.
What type of attack is it?
Physical. I would have done well defending.
More Red Skulls and Hydra. That's 2 hits. We've got 1 defence, so it's 1 point of damage to Black Widow.
No poison
We
attacks.
can't do that, just didn't get one single swirl up all those ones.
So we couldn't poison you. No.
After this attack is resolved, place this character within range 1 of the target.
Okay.
What do you reckon if we put her there?
Between. Yes, they contest that,
Oh,
doesn't
no,
it?
she hasn't got a power. She hasn't got a power to it. Sorry, can't do it now.
She got any other free attacks?
She has actually. Yeah, she can do another attack.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to use Counter Strike, which is after an attack against this character is resolved, you may use his superpower. If the attacker is within range 3, which you are, roll 4 dice, deal 1 point of damage to the attacker for each critical success or mild rolled. It's just 4 dice, it's not going to explode. So it's 2 points of damage.
Ouch.
And 2 points of power.
Can we at least hit her with something now?
Yeah, we can make another
go ahead.
attack. Yeah.
We've had that one.
Because you're now within range 2, we get Martial Artist. When Black Widow is defending against a physical or energy attack targeting it from within range 2, Black Widow adds blanks to its defense roll to total successes.
Okay.
Okay. So just going with a poison blade attack.
Yep.
Okay, we've got poison blade, which is range 2, strength 5, physical,
Okay.
and no power cost.
Physical defense is 3. Counting blocks as successes, 3 blocks.
Yeah,
Got 1 explode.
one explode.
No.
Do you want to start rolling some dice?
Can do next time, you like? Yes.
I haven't rolled a swirly when I need it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going power equal to damage dealt, which is none.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay.
Good try though, mate. We have contested that goal though.
It's 2 actions, right?
That's 2
Yeah.
actions.
And we've contested that result.
No, we haven't.
We're not quite. Okay.
Need a point of power if you can try and contest it if you're out of range to contest it.
Yeah.
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 Can you use drop a dumb marker on that?
What you got,
You
guys?
guys,
Game mechanic.
we're going Clintar or are we going Tasha?
I think Tasha, just so, because I get the feeling she's going to get executed in a minute. Or someone's going to come and take that.
There's quite a lot going on down there, isn't there?
I'm worried about that walking scab over there.
It is a walking scab.
It's a very spiky stab.
Well, there's lots to be said for letting him throw a first punch because you get a serious power boost.
Yeah. And we can dump the Bailey Bugle up.
Yeah, alright, go Black. Do you want to go Black Widow then or do you want to go Spider-Man?
Yeah, let's try and get the shit out of Viper.
Okay, do you want to do yours? You can do Black Widow.
We've got some power left. Yeah, haven't we?
We don't have any power, but we've got some attacks. Yeah, I think let's do a strike.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, we're going to do a strike on Viper then.
So it's range 2, so it's with him, that's 4 dice, and it's an energy attack.
Okay, we're going to use our Coiled Serpent Defense for 2 power. When this character is targeted by an attack within range 2, it may use this superpower. Instead of rolling dice equal to its defense, it rolls 5 defense dice.
Okay.
Then, if the character suffers no damage from the attack after the attack is resolved, the attacker suffers 2.
Okay.
Shield.
No, nothing. So what happened? It was.
We do use 2 damage if we suffer no
She's down.
Okay.
Go
Gone.
down.
Well, turned. Yeah.
Dazed, yeah.
Turn to the other side.
Yes, we will do.
Do they get the power for damaging?
You did for that special attack. Okay, bad guys.
That was a result.
Okay, part 1 of the plan is complete.
Back out there.
Yeah. You think?
I think.
Of course, they're
I
broadcast
think-
burglars.
Oh, she's she could. If she tries that one,
It's all fun and games until rocket
Okay,
get a raccoon
gains
and stuff.
2.
It's a conversation with actual raccoons like a minute ago, so we'll try it.
Tall order.
It is quite tall.
Yeah.
I suppose you could just
What
go
if he looks like he's drunk and about to start a fight with a traffic light?
pick the other one up.
I can go for contested. Or pick on something else.
Well, yeah, no, you know, we could probably reach that token.
If you could pick up 3, that'd be
Yeah.
quite something, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Do you want to go and grab the one that's on the floor?
I think so. Yeah. Possibly we've got the long, haven't we?
Wrong, yeah.
Good.
No. So make sure she's within. Oh, no, sorry, it's range 2 of Spider-Man. Because we can still make the
She jumps through it, she
Spider-Man.
becomes Dave.
That should be range 2, Spider-Man.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, nice one.
So,
Okay, so we spend another point of power to pick up another radioactive thingy.
Okay.
Lord help us.
Snappy necklace.
Okay.
with the glowing cat in the corner.
And then second action we use cat claws.
I think that sounds fantastic. Good
It's
plan, mate.
a-
Do you want me to roll it?
Yes, please. Range 2, strength 4,
No effect.
physical, no power.
We got how many dice?
4 dice.
We will
Against Spider-Man's physical.
We can use spider sense to reroll 2 dice.
Don't really need to.
No, you're okay. Got 2 locks, buddy, and a shield.
3 blocks.
Are there any hits on these dice? Because
I think you've given us the duck
I've
ones.
never seen so many shields on these dice. What's going on?
That's just terrible.
We
You
missed.
wait. With knobs on.
It's like,
Is that it for Black Cat?
That was.
after the second resolve, this character gains. Oh no, sorry.
Is that it? Done?
Yes, that's it,
Cool.
yeah.
You drop a
Yes.
done
After she's completely ballsed up her attack, she can.
Oh, we've managed to get a token. That's about it.
Nothing.
We can either go Carnage and get the Venom and get drop on Carnage, or we can charge him, this feral, ravage-stricken, gun-wielding rodent we've found towards M.O.D.O.K. And I know what I think will be funnier. His little legs. Should we do rocket?
Yeah, go on then.
Go.
I treat you that to be small first of all. No, is it
Medium.
small? Oh, medium. Okay, yeah, bung and medium forward. And blow the shit out of it.
Mine's about to fall down the manhole.
No problem with Bradley Cooper, but it should have been Adrian Edmondson.
Who turned out the light?
Yeah, that's well in range.
That would be the funniest thing ever.
Cool. We're using the plasma rifle, which is a free attack, range 5, 5 dice. After its attack is resolved, this character gets damage equal to the power equal to the damage dealt, and that is an energy attack.
Okay, we've got energy defense of 3. Do that as
Yeah, it's good. That's something.
3 hits, 3 blocks.
well. Okay. Oh, yeah, we don't need to. When defending against an attack, this character changes. What they actually
Wild.
Wilds. I'm not going to call them swirlies anymore. Wild results in the attack roll to blanks, so he actually gets to blank out your wilds anyway.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's good.
Yeah, no,
Best
thanks.
roll I've made all day.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Okay, bad guys.
We don't need to do it yet because I think we got this going on because they didn't take the initiative on
Let's
that.
do it.
And we could just.
We're going to Blake, you've killed us all.
What
You
range do
wanted
we
to
need
be
to
for the lagoon.
It's
Let's have a
medium,
look.
and it's worse.
Oh, let's have a look.
How close do
So,
you need to get?
This is worse than you were playing as the Elder, and you said, oh, go on, let me cute. What's the worst I can do?
so are we within range 3 of
I can crack
a
it.
character called Eddie Brock?
We are within range 3 of a character.
Okay, so in that case, the first action must be an attack action targeting that Eddie Brock. Is there more than one Eddie Brock?
Not yet.
Okay, this does feel
That
like
Eddie
there are multiple Eddie Brocks to be had.
Eddie Brock has also been Agent Venom and Anti-Venom, so kind of covering bases. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
we want to do
Right.
other characters.
Okay,
And Venom's been people who aren't Eddie Brock as well. So.
that's true. Yeah.
Do we have to close?
Okay, so we've got a range 3 attack and a range 2 attack. Can't do that. We haven't got enough power yet, so we really need to go to power. We could just hit him with the symbiote tendrils.
Do that first then, yeah.
Because, awesome.
That way we ain't got a contest down.
That's range 3, strength 5, no power.
Well, got him.
Symbiote tendrils!
Okay.
5.
Okay, 5.
Nothing else.
5 physical. While attacking Mr. Eddie Brock, this character may modify or re-roll skull results,
Okay.
which you don't have. and may re-roll any number of attack dice. So would you like to re-roll 3 of those dice? Excellent.
That's quite something. Right.
Yes.
Why do you hate us so much?
This is why I have to choose the attack. Okay, that's cool.
Got special this time.
Don't need this attack. Okay, that's 4.
I've got 2 blocks, so that's 2 points of damage.
After this attack is resolved, the character gains power equal to damage dealt, so we'll take 2 power. And after this attack is resolved, the target character gains the bleed special condition.
We're going to pay for so many snacks. After an attack against this character is resolved, it may use this superpower. If the attacker is within range 3, Venom may make an attack against the character. The superpower can be used only once per turn. But we're going to do that.
Okay.
So we're just going to do symbiote tendrils, which is a physical
With the
attack.
same attack,
5
isn't it?
dice,
It's
yeah.
the same attack. And our physical...
goes.
Oh, wow. Except our physical defence is 5.
2 hits, 2 blocks.
Okay.
Okay, but you do get bleed.
Okay. So,
You've
Venom
got
and Carnage
good.
both bleeding. So we've got another attack, or another action, haven't we?
We can either pick up that thing, can't we? Or can we not pick that up? No, we can't pick that. We have to be standing near it, don't we?
Yeah.
We
We can't pick that up.
already,
Yeah, I didn't know if he
We're contesting it anyway.
we're already contesting it, we can't move it. Yeah,
So
we-
we'll specifically say once.
Smack him again, because one of those abilities was only
we
once to
don't
go.
need to recontest that, do we? Because we're already...
Oh, you still got it. Yep.
Smack him
Yeah,
again.
it's good.
Miss
They
want to shake the
can't
bleed off.
contest it.
Hit him again. So what have we got?
It's true.
You're going to bleed.
Oh, well, yeah, what's the...
Bleed is the character suffers 1 point of damage at the end of each of its activations. So
How do
you'll
we get rid of it?
by declaring a shake action.
Should we declare a shake action?
Yeah, that gets rid of it.
Cool, get rid of the bleed.
He's going to have to do it as well, so.
I feel that's what those characters were made for.
Got to tick thin. Cool.
Tick. Replace the bleed
Well, that's
with a tick.
we'll leave Venom now.
Yeah, well, we can activate him later, yeah.
I think it's time for Angry Canadian Man.
Yes.
Do you want to do this?
Angry Canadian man.
He prefers to be called Neil Young.
He's probably a better singer.
Yeah.
It's Lynn's favourite singer.
So,
Yeah, Mum thinks he's an.
We've got a favourite singer,
No,
but
she
she
thinks
likes
he's got
his
an
voice.
amazing singing voice and he's an okay songwriter. That's not everyone else's impression of Neil Young.
kind of the other way around.
Not even Neil Young's impression.
I got talked into buying the Neil Young Crazy Horse album,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some great songs in it, but just stop him from singing them, please.
Yeah.
Get
I
anyone,
do like.
anyone
There are
else.
some songs he does. I mean, I can't see like a Hurricane done by somebody else. Really, you wouldn't.
No, that's true.
It was only a couple of years ago I found out Horse with No Name isn't a Neil Young song.
No,
Because everything about it sounds like Neil
it
Young.
could be. Yeah, yeah.
Wolverine can double move towards M.O.D.O.K, but wouldn't be able to make an attack.
Sounds fair.
Or I can just go.
So you're going to stand there being puffed out.
Or I can go fuck up Black Cat.
Well, you think you can. She's attacking you, Fanny, first.
Yeah.
Actually, she's currently head first.
Or
Yeah, I'll go for Black Cat, I think. She's carrying a lot of ill-gotten goods, which is kind of her thing, in all fairness.
yoik.
There aren't engagement rules in this, are we?
Nope.
There's no like zone of control or anything.
No, some characters might have specific rules, but
Yeah.
nothing generic.
Some of them might be sticky.
Didn't think it would.
Okay, we'll do Adamantium Slash.
Oh, come on, Black Cat. Got to avoid this.
With, after attacking with resolved, character gains energy for equal that, and he can also deal pierce and bleed.
Wasn't adamantium slashing vibranium and roses? It's one of those.
Okay, so it's a physical attack on Black Cat. 5 dice for Wolverine.
Okay, characters cannot modify their attack dice when targeting this character with attacks.
Okay, so no rerolls or adjustments.
Okay. 1 defense.
2 hits. So that's 1 point of damage. Arm on that. So we can either give a bleed, which wouldn't really, which would slow it down, or we can
We
actually.
can get both. Just double check him.
Oh. I assumed it was a choosing thing.
Second.
Is it a choosing thing?
Because pierce would go through the block.
Some attack specials of icons were named such as Wild Bleed. If a special has 1 or more icons with it and the final attack roll contains at least that many dice showing those icons, yeah, you get both of them.
Okay, so if we got.
If you roll 1 wild, you got both of them.
Okay.
So how many hits have you got?
So it's 2 hits, but it's with pierce and bleed. So pierce actually changes the defense to a blank. And bleed obviously gives a bleed condition.
Okay.
So it's 2
Is
hits.
it wild, change the wild to a blank or
Yeah,
just a-
change the wild to a blank.
Okay.
So that's 2 hits with my bleed token.
Ouch.
Is it in play out though? Because he moved and hit, doesn't he?
Cool, so it's Wolverine done, so over to bad guys.
Well, it could be used as a time to shine, or
He could just stay there looking like a prick.
I think he needs to come down from here. Spider-Man's yet to activate.
yeah. Oh, we could have a enormous one. I've got a feeling that if he's in amongst a lot of people, he could do a lot of damage. He has got an area attack, but it's a lot of power.
He could bugger up Spider-Man's first action. What sort of range is that?
That's range 3.
Left the land thing.
Yeah.
We'd have to move and do
Well,
it.
so I think he's going to have to move anyway to get
Yeah.
into range with all his other stuff. He's at the other
Also,
side.
if I could do moving that.
He has still got that beam 4, if that will hit. Spider-Man.
What movement does he got?
Medium. Anything up to medium. Just dropping down amongst it. This is a proper tear up now.
Yeah, so that'd be like there, Brad.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty
He's
good.
also within claiming range of that thing. But we haven't got enough power to make
We've got
that.
energy for it. We get energy if we achieve an attack. So we
Right.
get a sample, don't we?
Yeah, we've got so we've got the basic.
Yeah, that'd be good to do. That's.
So
We would do that and then claim
Stop
that
trying to
item, don't we?
Yeah, we could do.
That might be the
That
best
is
way.
Yeah, it might be.
We do a free attack against Spider-Man.
And do all the fun stuff next turn.
Let me dice with him.
Okay, so that's there's a basic strike. So it's 5 strength, energy,
Okay. Spider-Man's energy defense is 3.
no power. 3.
You say it was an energy attack?
Energy attack. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, so we can re-roll 2 of our defense dice.
Woo woo woo! We haven't got any modification for that, so
2 hits, 3 hits.
3 hits.
So we've got 2 blocks, that's 1 point of damage on Spider-Man.
okay. We gain 1 point of energy damage dealt.
And then we'll
We'll
claim
spend a point of energy to claim the
whirly swirly thing.
gubbins.
Okay.
So that's rolling against his energy defense, was it?
Yeah, roll your energy defense. It's contested by Black Widow, so you need at least 2 successes. 1, so no.
No.
Contested, I'm afraid.
Worth a try.
Did you roll any critical fails?
No.
Okay, cool. No penalty either.
That sucks. Okay.
You'll go.
Sinister has been ticked.
Did you pay the point of power for trying to pick it up?
Did, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, Blake, that's Groot or Venom or Spider-Man.
You've got so many characters.
You've got
Yeah,
6 and you've got 5.
Because we were
Seems like a
first.
lot.
Yeah, it's because we went first.
Yeah.
When they went first, it was nice and even. Now it's we finished and they got 2 more. Sucks.
I'll bring Groot up, I don't want him to
Yeah.
get left behind. Speed short.
Come on,
What
Stumpy.
do they plates do?
The plates.
Sorry, the man
You could pick them up front if you want.
Front.
Oh, okay.
Standing on them, don't fall it behind.
No, it's not.
All terrain is interactive and can be picked up and destroyed apart from mission objectives, which
Buildings
Oh,
are
yeah,
destroyed.
special
None of these guys
abilities
would
to
be
throw
able
yes,
to
you
things,
do. Yeah. This is the DC universe where John Constantine can fucking yeet a greenhouse.
We can grab the.
Might as well, it's worth points, isn't it? So it's point of power to go for it. It's uncontested, but you need to use any defense of 2 dice. If you get a critical fail, you take a point of damage. No, so it's group controls that objective.
Can we play anything else?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably isn't anything else. no.
Okay, bad guys.
Okay, what's the rule on range? So is it touching bases? They are touching
Yes,
bases.
that is the absolute edge. But yes,
Okay.
that is in range.
So what we've got is we've got a 0 point attack at range 4, sonic blast against group, and then we get the farmer. I reckon.
Let's do that. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's a freebie.
Okay, yeah. So we've got a sonic blast attack, which is 6 strength,
My word.
psychic magic.
Magic defense against
against
group.
group, please.
Here's magic defense is 3.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, 1 swirly thing,
okay.
3 explodes.
Okay, so sap power for wild. Before damage is dealt, the target character loses 1 power for each wild in the attack roll, and this character gains that amount of power.
So you roll 1, so group loses 1 power and MODOK gains 1 power.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what MODOK
We've got 0 blocks and you got 4 hits. That's 4 points of damage on group.
After this attack is resolved, the character gains power equal to the damage dealt, which is gained an extra 4 power.
Oh, there must be something juicy he's got there.
MODOK is
You snapped.
powered up.
Okay, we're going to hit him again then.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
Doomsday Chair! So that's 7 points physical attack against the group.
And you've got actually better dice for now.
6 hits.
6 hits, we've got 3 blocks,
Okay.
which is enough to drop him.
can't give him the bleed.
Powerful. That's pretty powerful. We haven't got a swelly. We can't. I'm not going to call it swelly. It's a wild. We haven't got a wild.
Have we got? Or have we got that little swirly thing?
However,
We have got another power.
There was only 3 points taken down, so you can't score more than 3 power for that.
No, fair enough.
okay. Oh, so I get 3 power back. That's right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But we've also got. There's an attachment to that
So
attack.
after this attack is
But
resolved,
does attack you gain power as well then?
after this attack is resolved,
I
this
think
character,
the rules.
this character may make an additional Doomsday Chair attack without paying the power cost. The additional attack must target another character within range 2 of the original target character.
Okay.
Doesn't have the Whirling Blades special rule, so I can't do it again.
Okay.
But apart from that, we get another strength 7.
It's another strength
physical
7.
attack.
Oh, blimey, I thought it was going to be weaker
Yes,
attack.
no, it's the same
That's
attack.
on Rocket.
It's Rocket.
Rocket has got a small stature, which means he always counts as having cover, which is we can turn 1 dice to a block.
Okay.
So it's physical, yeah?
Yep.
Physical, yes.
Sorry, mate.
Ooh,
Look at that.
you
One explode.
One explode. 2 hits.
Oh, yes.
We've got 1 block, so 1 point of damage.
And bleed.
And bleed.
Doesn't the cover give us an extra block?
No, that's what he does. I rolled a blank and it turns for dice.
Oh, sorry, I thought you. I didn't realise you'd already done that.
Yeah, that's cool. You get 1 damage and 1 power for Rocket, please.
And you want to bleed for the
Not a bleed, please.
No.
That's devastating.
Okay, that's
He's I hate him.
And how much power has he got there?
yeah.
That's quite an attack. That's quite impressive, actually.
What a prick.
For 3 points.
Bring me an angry Canadian.
And that's both his attacks then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I liked it when I just yeeted the rocket.
So Venom or Spider-Man? Should we do Venom?
Yeah, let's do Venom.
Do you want to shake that blade or are we going to save the damage? I think we should save it, take the damage, because that'll let us do that and then that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do Symbiote Tendrils, which we're well at range of, and that is 5 dice physical on Carnage.
Okay. 5
No,
dice defense. you want to take?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like we're both not rolling great dice.
it's since we've got a blank, lately, isn't it?
So it's 3 blocks, we've got 4 hits, so that's 1 point of damage on Carnage.
Should have been worse.
And bleed.
I don't know if you can get
I
bleed.
think we've already got bleed. No, we did have bleed.
Oh no, you get it again.
Yeah, we get a bleed again.
Do you need the wild for that, or is that just a...
No, it's auto.
No. We just hate you.
So we gain power equal to the damage dealt, so it's another point of power. Blake, do you want to do your big choke slam attack?
Yeah.
Do you have to close?
No, we've got no problem.
we've got no.
Clintar Rage, choose...
damage point?
Clintar Range, choose an interactive terrain feature or an enemy character, both of size 3 or less and within range 2, and throw it medium. This superpower can use only once per turn, so we're going to throw the Daily Bugle building at Carnage.
Oh, I've been calling it Buggle.
Okay, so we're throwing that at Carnage, so you
We've got no to build it. We can't dodge.
dodge. So throw...
This is why we're here. Oh dear. At last, throwing some scenery about this place.
We are a wall crawler, so that might give us something, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yes, you make you dodge rolls of physical defence, criticals explode as normal. You take damage equal to the size of the terrain plus 1, so it's 4 points of damage. You make, yeah, and you'll make criticals explode as normal, criticals, walls and blocks block as normal.
Okay.
So that's
defence.
So you're defending against a 4-hit attack.
Yeah.
3, that's 1 point of damage.
Point damage.
And destroy building.
Branch.
Yes, we know you're supposed to take off a table. We don't do that ever since the Wonder Woman incident.
Yeah.
First episode, if you're interested.
Plus the physical damage.
Curiosity, because
Yeah.
the damage attack, can we just punch him again?
Yeah, that didn't count as an action.
Well, really?
What? It's a super
Lifting up a building.
Yeah, it's a superpower, it's not an action. We can only use it once per turn, but it's not an action. Yeah, do you want to do another Symbiote Tendrils attack then?
Yeah,
Or do you want to shake our bleed off?
Yeah, maybe I should shake the blade.
Okay, we're going to shake the bleed.
They're bleeding their shake off. I don't know what's going on. Hey, I'm amazed that we're still alive.
Bad guys.
We've got nothing. We've got to play that.
Yeah, we don't know. Ticked
Yeah,
out.
there's just Spider-Man left then. I mean, I'm tempted to kick Mr. Sinister and his big stupid drag
We'll
queen
close
face.
that, so we'll do a bit of legal.
Yeah, should we contest that? What do you think?
Oh, that's not going to be. It's still contested, isn't it?
What's that?
Didn't they send us a player point to
Oh,
it?
yeah, Mr. Sinister picks up and we grab
No,
it.
we
have-
tried to.
We tried and failed. That's still
We fumbled
contested.
We still contested.
Yeah, do you want to move and do that? Or do we want to pull Mr. Sinister away from him?
I'm not pulling off Mr. Sinister.
Didn't see that one coming.
We haven't quite got enough power, but we can always weapon port a man or cover.
Hit him with a man-hole cover. Be funny.
I hate when you've got fun attacks, you haven't got enough power to do them. Come on.
Oh, you can't.
That's what we're all about.
So it's free. Yeah, that's good.
At least we killed the trees today. And the Black Widow.
With the impact webbing, it's probably best shout. Sister, or do you want to close and grab? I say we close, try and secure that as a free action, and then just punch Mr. Sinister in his big stupid face.
We'll just take the weapon.
We can do that first if you want. So it won't have any power to contest objectives, it costs a point of power.
Oh yeah, we're going to be able to do that. Okay, no, let's go protect the
Should
objective.
all go back
Webbing
with
first.
Yeah.
So that'll let you push him away from it as well.
Yes, we
Let's do that.
Yeah,
Okay. Spider-Man's using the impact webbing
Yeah.
on Mr. Sinister, which I'm pretty sure was Miles' thing, which is a 4 dice physical attack.
Are you in for a bit of pain?
No, I don't think we can change anything
No,
for that.
okay, it's 5 hits. So it's 5 points of damage
That's pretty nice.
on Mr. Sinister.
Okay.
He's just about awake.
So, if this character was suffered damage, you can use molecular regeneration. Remove any number of genetic sample tokens of this character, reduce the amount of damage suffered by 1.
Okay, so it's down to 4 points of damage.
That's something.
We gain a point of power.
That's
Oh, go. It's 4 points of damage, so it's 4 points of power to Spider-Man. Oh no, just 1,
No.
so I'm reading the wrong one. 1 point of power to Spider-Man, and we also trigger push. What size is Mr. Sinister?
Size 3.
Size 3 is too big to push.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
You chuck us some damage tokens, please.
I think he's got some damage.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
So we're just going to move.
Okay, that hurt.
We're going to move to the second
That was
action.
nice and tall.
Then we're going to try and secure that. So our energy defence is 3. There's 1 character contesting it, so we need to score at least 2 successes. No, uncontested it is.
Criticals.
Oh yeah, we take 1 point of damage. 1 point of damage on Spider-Man, no power.
Do you think someone who's affected by radiation that badly would not suffer damage from
No.
a radiation attack?
Cool. Are we all played through?
Done.
Oh, yeah, we finished ages ago.
Cool. Okay. So first thing to do is to score victory points. So for everyone who's carrying one of these, which is the Legacy Virus Cure, those are worth 1 victory point. So that's 1 victory point to the good guys and 2 victory points to the bad guys. In terms of contesting the objectives, one in the middle is contested. Carnage controls 1, and no one controls that one because Groot is
Groot's down,
unconscious.
isn't he? Yeah.
So that's another 3 victory points for the bad guys.
Getting dicked.
Bad
We are getting dipped.
guys.
Quite badly. Okay. Characters who are dazed remove all damage tokens and special conditions and flip their card over. So all damage
It
works
wasn't a bad round for us. We actually dazed 2 of
and
them.
flip his card
Yeah, it was
over,
good.
and
Yeah.
the same for Black Widow.
I can't even get a newspaper.
They're all over the place now. It's
Bad
loads
guys,
of paper.
bad guys retain initiative, pick up all of your activation markers, and on to turn 3, bad guys.
Okay.
You say we're bad
And we've
guys.
got horseradish flavour crisps and they're amazing. Merry Christmas
And
everyone.
Percy pigs.
They are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
He goes. I'm not that big a fan of horseradish.
No.
I love them. That's great.
Okay,
Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Shall we do it?
Who's rolling?
Okay, we've all made all this flash and noise with M.O.D.O.K doing that ridiculous attack, Mr. Sinister making himself known and then getting walloped, and we are just going to go back to the Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got to be within range 1. So that's that one, right? So we're going to move Black Cat
Mm-hmm.
for her action. So will she take a point of damage for that?
If you don't shake it off before the end of a turn, she'll take a point of damage at the end of the activation.
It's going to be irrelevant then, really,
Exactly.
isn't it? Okay, so 3 points of power.
Massive hemorrhage.
Bleeding heavily,
Mm-hmm.
Black Cat sidles up to Spider-Man, gives him a big kiss, spends 3 powers to use Master Cat Burglar. Choose an enemy character within range 1 of this character. Move 1 asset or civilian token the chosen character is holding to this character.
Okay.
The character is now holding that token.
Yoink.
Yoink. We now have all 3 of the bad boy tokens. Oh, love you.
Well done. Okay.
We're dead.
Pitiful legacy cures. Yeah, the Black Cat is immediately KO'd, and the bad guys score 8 victory points.
Giving us 17.
That's an instant win for the bad guys.
Alright.
That was worth changing the feed to tape was for.
That was an exceptionally good play, guys. Well done.
We had that lined up for some time.
Yeah, the plan was to go after it with Black Cat and Viper, and then when you suddenly picked 2 up, it was like, okay, it's going to be Black Cat. But we were trying to charge up that steel power,
Yeah.
not expecting to
I didn't realise you
top
had
out. So, yeah,
That was a really good game.
that just fell right into our hands.
The idea was to keep those two together. One was running blocker if they got attacked.
Yeah, okay.
I'll pick up. Well, we were hoping to daze her so we could actually get a drop
Yeah.
on. So.
Couldn't believe Groot caught fire quite as easily as that. M.O.D.O.K's an absolute
That
tank.
looks ridiculous.
What, Groot going down?
Yeah.
It was amazing, yeah.
Yeah,
I've yet to see Wolverine do anything in a game of Crisis Protocol.
yeah.
Just like,
Well, he
hey,
did
everyone!
He's got such a short range. That's it.
Well, a few of his attacks, he gets a move and then an attack.
I was
with
going to say,
them.
at least gets
Yeah.
a charge, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Carnage would have been the bad way.
Carnage and Venom has given me blue balls.
Well, good job we avoided that building. I think it would have been different otherwise.
You could have at least done that Carnage goes first, and then we could have had seen how that played out.
Well, we almost, there's this thing, when you get that
Yeah.
opportunity, you can't take the risk of then
You
losing
know,
Black Cat,
yeah.
because she's got the tokens.
On the plus side, Black Cat's dead.
She is dead.
Well, we were going to use the other attack we were going to use against a rocket was the imbecile. All the world is a weapon to M.O.D.O.K. Choose an interactive terrain creature of size 3 or less within range 3 and throw it long.
Just going to throw a wheelie bin at him.
Well, they were trying to car.
I don't know if you're going to grab a wheelie bin.
Now you'd have get a car in the face.
Slam this raccoon into a wheelie bin.
That would have been just as common.
Yeah.
Put a brick on it.
That game turned indie quite quick, didn't it?
Yeah, that was an exceptionally good play, yeah. We'll be keeping an eye out for Black Cat's ability to do that in the future.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing she could.
No, why would you? But
It makes
it was,
sense, but yeah.
it was an exceptionally thematic.
Again, as we
Game.
were just kind of reading through it, oh, that could be really handy.
Yeah. Once again, we all completely forgot about our team's tactics cards.
Yep, didn't look at them.
Yeah.
I think this is the thing with this game is it takes a while to build up the power.
Yeah.
By the time you've got the power, it's all kicking off, and then you forget you've got cards to use.
Yeah. No, but it was really good fun. We definitely have to play it again soon.
Yeah.
No, it was a great game.
Yeah.
The fly box.
You like that
works
system?
perfectly.
Cool.
It's such a good system.
Awesome.
Love it.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. This has been Marvel Crisis Protocol by Atomic Mass Games, and we have been Bring On The Bad Guys for Emotionally 14. What's Emotionally 14? It's a website containing all of your favourite things like superheroes, tabletop gaming, slapping raccoons into wheelie bins, all the things you love, or throwing newsagents kiosks at villains. All the things you love can be found at emotionally14.com, and you can find them on all social media channels at emotionally14. Special thank you to our friends at There Will Be Games for helping us promote this show. You can find all of their fantastic stuff at therewillbe.games and on all social media channels at There Will Be Games. If you'd like to follow the show itself, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Bring On The Bad Guys. If you'd like to follow me, you can find me on all social media channels at RealBradHB. Ian, where can people find you?
On Instagram, a great old one.
And Dave, where can people find you?
On Instagram as Dave DCLXVI, and Instagram and Facebook under Milton 100 War Games Club and Broadside Game Show.
Broadside.
Blake, I understand you are also on Twitter.
Apparently, yes. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram as Harmer the Appreciator, and on Twitter as Fuck's Sake Blank.
Or on Letterboxd as well now.
Oh, and Letterboxd.
There's fuck's sake, Blake.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Goodreads for movies, you'd love it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon for some more superheroes. Bye!
Bye.